Hey there football fans, and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest football news from around the world. There's some big stories this weekend. Roy Keane doesn't hold back as he tears into a struggling Manchester United trio, calling one star immature. Meanwhile, at Arsenal, tensions rise as Arteta clashes with the sporting director Berta over a striker target. Over at Anfield, Liverpool are closing in on their first summer signing with a release clause ready to be triggered. And finally, West Ham turn to a South American star in search of a replacement for one of their flops. If any of the stories in the video are of interest to you and you would like to read more about them, we have pasted the links to the original articles in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. Roy Keane has once again called out Manchester United's underperformers after their 1-0 loss to Chelsea on Friday, United's 18th league defeat of the season. The Red Devils now sit 16th in the table, with just one game left and only the Europa League final against Spurs offering a shot at redemption. Keane took aim at Rasmus Højlund, saying the £64 million striker looked like he come straight out of the academy and he lacked the quality and intelligence needed up front. He criticised the striker's runs, hold-up play and timing, saying United have no striker right now. Keane didn't stop there. He also slammed Kobbie Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho, claiming he wouldn't count on any three of them if he was in charge. Mainoo, he said, was sloppy and too casual after coming off the bench. As for Garnacho, Keane labelled him immature, accusing the winger of showing flashes of brilliance but lacking consistency. In Keane's view, United's young core isn't yet ready to carry the club forward. Moving on, the tension behind the scenes at Arsenal as Mikel Arteta and new sporting director Andrea Berta reportedly disagree over who should lead the line next season. After another likely second place finish and a Champions League semi-final run, expectations are rising and a clinical striker is top of the summer wish list. Berta is pushing hard to sign Sporting Lisbon's Victor Gyökeres, with reports suggesting Arsenal are already in advanced talks. However, Arteta isn't fully convinced, favouring RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko as a better long-term fit. Meanwhile, Newcastle's Alexander Isak remains a dream target, though his £150 million price tag and Champions League status makes the deal unlikely. Sources suggest Arsenal are waiting to see if Isak becomes available later in the window. Despite the differing opinions, Berta appears to have overruled Arteta for now. Arsenal fans could see Gyökeres in red, but the internal debate shows there's more at play than just transfer fees. On to our next story. Liverpool are closing in on the signing of Bayer Leverkusen's fullback Jeremy Frimpong, with a 5-year deal agreed and a medical expected soon. The Reds have informed Leverkusen that they'll trigger his release clause, which is £29.5 million, bringing the Dutch international to Anfield. Frimpong has been on Liverpool's radar since last year, and this time around negotiations moved quickly, with the help of the new manager Arne Slot. The 24-year-old chose Liverpool despite interest from Man City, Real Madrid and Barcelona. Frimpong is seen as a direct replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who will leave the club this summer, moving to Real Madrid. Frimpong arrives after having an excellent career at Bayer Leverkusen, where he helped the club secure an unbeaten domestic double. Across 190 games for the German side, he's racked up 30 goals and 44 assists. Interestingly, his early years were actually at Manchester City, which makes him a homegrown player. Now on to our last story. West Ham are reportedly eyeing Lazio striker Valentin Castellanos as a potential summer signing. The 26-year-old, who's from Argentina, has impressed in Serie A this season with 22 goal contributions, catching the attention of the Hammers. He's being considered as a replacement for Nicholas Füllkrug, who's struggling with injuries and bad form since arriving in London. West Ham have lacked a consistent goal threat. However, they think this signing can bring the clinical edge to what they've been missing. Known for his technical ability and movement, the Argentine looks well suited to the Premier League. There's no confirmation of the Lazio stance just of yet, but West Ham do have the funds to make an offer. Graham Potter is expecting a massive transfer window this summer, and he wants loads of players to come in and loads of players to come out. And that wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, it really helps us out. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and feel free to share your thoughts on these stories in the comments below. Also, let us know which team you support so we could tailor future videos to cover the latest updates and news about your club. And while you're here, why not check out our previous videos where we break down the biggest daily stories in a quick, easy to digest format. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.